Good morning, everybody. We are here with Design Speaking during Milan Design Week. I'm here with Gamfratesi at the booth of Porro. So, Enrico and Stina, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Great. So, I know this is your first collaboration with Porro. Maybe Enrico, could you explain me how this collaboration was born? I mean, how did you meet each other?
We had an invitation with Porro to collaborate together. Everything started with the design of a box for the anniversary, which is actually in the exhibition in Mdw15, and is an homage to the company, of course, because they are celebrating 90 years, and they invited different designers to work on this anniversary as a tribute with a box. And we designed a box which is inspired by the logo with the classic O of Porro, which is a very recognizable element, and is designed by Munari. And here, then it started, like a conversation, and from a conversation it started a daybed, and we want to have a typology which is a little bit in between. So this double faces daybed, which is an archetype very old, which has not been used for a long time, and it was a kind of a typology in between the cabinet, this dressing room, and a space where you can sit, but also you can leave informally your clothes and your items, or just relaxing.
Okay. So, about this daybed traveler, I know there are two colors. Which ones are there? And mostly, where did the inspiration come from also? Because, is it like also an inspiration coming from the military side or on the traveling side that the person could have?
Yeah, the inspiration come as the word traveler. So it's all about a feeling when you travel. So it's both about how you sit when you come back and you want to tell the stories about the travel, and so that's why two sides, you can sit and you can talk in a very casual way, but also the materials are somehow inspired by the suitcases and the materials of the travel. So you have this very strong saddle leather on a upholstery, so it's a beautiful textile and the leather from the suitcases, and then you have a light metal structure.
Really fun. And how is it? You're sitting right now on it. Is it comfortable?
It's very comfortable, I promise.
I must say, the only question I had, is it possible to stay completely, here, likewise, you're like sitting and talking to each other, but would it be possible to sleep on it too?
It's more like a relaxing daybed, and the idea is just not only for the dressing, but you can actually place it in many places. So it can be a part of a living, but also it can be in the bedroom, it can be in the dressing room. So it's a kind of a flexible item that we say it is a place where you stay and you tell your story to each other, or you just read and relaxing. So it's a kind of a very flexible furniture.
Definitely informal also, right? When I saw it, Stina, I was really thinking about, the Antica Roma with those beds that they had where they were staying, talking to each other and drinking. Have you seen the same thing as me, or am I the only one that is talking about it?
No, absolutely. There is some historical references where you're sitting in this way. So I think it is something that invites you to stay together so we like actually the theme of sharing, of conversation, which is a very important topic.
Well, that is great, and that's what we are doing right now, right? So thank you very much for your help. Thank you very much for this interview, and thank you to all.